Falcons versus Agents. If you guys never seen ASL before, obviously they use the mod bench. Everybody's trapped in spawn, making sure everybody has ample time to mod their weapons accordingly, and then it kind of opens up on both sides. I'm not very controversial. What's the point of being controversial? Alright, my controversial take. McDonald's Diet Coke is the best Diet Coke of any fast food establishment. Hot take. You heard it here, folks. Wow, Tayson literally ran up the whole center. I was going to say that was great and untouched, but like he just got baited in by Agent. Ocus goes down after getting 2. Tayson fresh off with a respawn. Quanchi just sliding and gliding, trying to make his way in. Meeks is there, but unable to really get the fresh touch or elimination. 3 straight dead. Great opening strategy by Agent to trap the members of Falcon in, but Falcon answers back on the defensive end, getting multiple members of Agent down and back towards their respawn, opening up the whole center of the map where a lot of pressure can't actually open up. Falcon gets sliding and glided on. Meeks takes him down. Oh my god, what is these? What is these? Pepsi Max, yes. Actually, Pepsi Max is different. They don't I can't find a Pepsi Max in America. I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, bubble shield going out. Teeny forced back. Nice angle from Quanti in the middle, but Meeks needs to be able to push up and take advantage, and he does just a little bit too late. Peterbot gets 1. Meeks gets another. 2 straight down. Make it 3 as you stack them up on the ass then. I don't know what I just said there. Peterbot gets an elimination onto 1. Tries to line up the snipe onto Chicho. It's not enough. The onslaught of Agent players here deep into the spawn. Seemingly too much. As Ocus, while multiple of his team members go down, still makes a play for the flag. But Yapko turns the corner, gets 2. That's where Yapko, we talk about the importance of snipers, positioning, and being able to heat up and take advantage of the game. Yapko goes down, not able to heat up, but Peterbot gets 2 on the other end. Both Tayson and Chicho meet their demise. Look at Teeny finally gets spotted out. They knew somebody was sneaking around, but Teeny's able to take out 1. Gets the flank of any flag members returning out, and the pinch is in as the Falcons fly high. Another opportunity with half of the game done and over with of the half. 25% of the game, actually. Math ain't mathing, but math when you math enough. Nice cluster towards the back. Good positioning right now on the other side. It's like a push and pull game coming out right now from Agent, but they get the spawn. They get the spawn, basically thwarting any trick play Chicho had underneath his sleeve. Everything either one of these teams have is honestly being answered back in quick succession on the other end, but 2 quick ones for Falcons deep into the spawn of Agent. Tayson now moving in. There goes another quick elimination opportunity, but Meeks makes the stop. That's going to be a huge one right there for Meeks. He can no longer continue to push deep into the spawn. Even with Teeny left alive, he's outnumbered. This is an opportunity here to try to sneak. Quanti is pushed up. Teeny trying to run around, but he gets thrown down altogether. Sent back on the respawn for 6 seconds to think about what he's done. And this is where both of these teams are doing a good job getting eliminations, both on the offensive and the defensive end, but they're just a little bit too scrappy. Since they know that for the past 3.5 minutes, it has been scrappy, I would like to see them maybe chain together 1 or 2 more eliminations before they actually go in for the action capture itself. Let's see with Falcons now having the opportunity here. 2 down, another 1 weak. Bubble shield going out on the top. That's going to allow them to freely move up without much contention. Quanti gets caught out because of it. Falcons now mounting an offense. Peterbot, the next one in the line of sight as Redeem comes in and gives 2 subscriptions edited by Fiji and Fortnite Comp Report. He's trying to take the top throne away from Kyle. Long way to go, though. Long way to go. Long way to go, Redeem. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, buddy. Can't wait to see you again. Bro, no, yo, they just come in, you know, they're bored. They're like, yo, what is this little what is this tall guy? I was gonna say short guy, but I remembered I'm 6 foot. What is this tall guy doing? You can have it. All right, Redeem, you know what to do. He said you could have it. Next couple paychecks. Oof. That round's gonna end. How much damage does that actually do? Aw. Only his shield's gone, so grenades don't really do that much damage. Alright, bro. You want my credit card numbers? 8675309. Credit card numbers. That's all of them. See what imagining is. Agent Falcons. Gonna be the last round of stream games here, even though some might be played off stream for the players in the venue. Oh man, he could have just cut on a dime right there. That'd have been great to save that 30 shield. Chicho just looking around. There's really no sign of Agent, so they know they're flurried on the other side of the map. Tayson becomes under siege of both of the windows. Chicho using it as a distraction to try to go around, but he gets caught off guard. Agent read the play like a book. Quickly cuts him off, defends the flag. Pushes a couple of players back. The Falcons continuing to keep the pressure up. Teeny tries to go in, but gets taken out by Okus. Tayson finds that one up next as he goes back to back, taking down multiple members of Agent before falling himself to Quanti. Meeks, the rest of the members of Agent quickly try to tunnel back. Cluster's going out. Chicho eats most of that one, then quickly gets taken down shortly after. Teeny, I don't know what happened with Quanti. I thought he saw him there, but maybe that was Meeks that saw him. He gets backed up. Chicho fresh off the respawn, right back on it. 12 consecutive seconds on that respawn as Peterbot. Oh, he goes in for that one, but maybe it was just a distraction that didn't work out as Tacey cleans up Meeks. Denies that flag opportunity. A minute and a half off the clock here in the second half, and we're still knotted up at 0 scores apiece. Tayson versus Meeks. Tayson goes down. Just a lot of trades back and forth. Really, nobody able to gain any consistent momentum here in this matchup as Peterbot slides through. Hits the toe. You gotta go. Great elimination there, but even up by Chicho on the other side. 3v3 as Peterbot continues to push forward. Got to imagine Yapko has to have seen something as Peterbot's getting all the audio he needs. Even with that thermal, he sees him on the tail end. Sniper versus sniper. Grenade just trying to get Yapko out of position, but just a little bit too deep, a little bit too far. Peterbot moves in. Yapko takes him down. Great elimination just in time as Teeny's going to fall. But Quanti keeps the pressure up for Agent. Great elimination over towards the right van, and all of the center control of the map is going to go in way of Agent. And this is the thing right here with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this half. It does look like Falcon is turtling back just a little bit too much. You got to wait for that right elimination before you extend forward. Slowing things down. Meats getting targeted out. Angled from 2 different angles. Teeny takes him down overall. There goes the go-ahead elimination and a 4v3 advantage. Make it 4v2 as Quanti goes down. Okus falls. Tayson is already on his way deep into the spawn. Even though Meeks freshly spawns up towards the back, it's not going to be enough. No shots just yet. Yapko trying to line up towards the window. Catch him off guard before they even see it coming. Teeny drops. A minute and 58 seconds left, and it does look like Tayson will be untouched into the spawn. And the go-ahead flag capture for Falcons. Redeem show off. Minute 42 for Agent. Been a back and forth game almost for 10 minutes straight between these two teams where Falcons found the opening opportunity. Were able to get the flag capture, ran it all the way due to some well-timed elimination. So now it's up to Agent. They are going to be pushed up here into the spawn, but Quanti gets damaged on one, but goes down shortly after. 2 quick eliminations for Falcon. It's going to be up to Okus here to try to even the tides. One goes down, Cluster goes out, Okus falls. Tayson once again leading the charge for the Falcons. And this is where they're going to have one good opportunity and maybe one scrappy opportunity after that for Agent. And instead of turtling all the way back in their base, Agent is going to get some map control and slow things down. Great one for Okus. Tries to go back-to-back onto Yapko, but has to slow things down before he goes down. Meeks is there to alleviate the pressure. 3 straight eliminations for Agent as they continue to move up deeper the spawn. Peterbot on the other side. The flag has been grabbed, and this is where it's going to be big. Tayson, even though he doesn't go down, dropped to just 1 HP. The rest of the members of Falcon are trying to pounce on. They know where they're going to Peterbot is going to go. 13 eliminations. Agent, the game tying flag opportunity to force overtime, gets cut off by Teeny. Flag is going to be picked up. Meeks goes ahead and alleviates that pressure, gets the elimination onto Teeny, and with 20 seconds left, Agent have tied us up here in the game, which is ensuring an overtime opportunity here in our game number 1 between Falcons and Agent. Pretty low. Eye crusty out. Eye crusty out. Don't know why they're still there. So Falcons scored first, Agent scored second. If we go to overtime, Falcons wins. Or if we're tied in overtime. When you could shoot, you could shoot. When you can shoot, you can shoot. Overtime here. First couple seconds going down. Agent taking a lot of that damage early. Meeks goes down. First blood going on over to Falcon. Yapko trading shots between him and Peterbot. Meanwhile, the rest of the team cleaning things up on the whole left side of the map. That's a lot of position opportunity here for Falcons, which immediately gets shut down by Okus. Great timing for Agent on the defensive side to slow things down for Falcons. Send him back to start. Dynamite over the top. Really unable to connect, but it's all about the space that they're fighting for. Agent's chance to get offensive here. Okus is going to start that one with a knock onto Chicho. Tayson's going to fall. Meeks now rounding the corner. Falcon has no choice but to try to overextend on the other side. They have to try to get that flag out. Otherwise, it might be over. Chicho gets a knock onto one. Meeks going to go down. Okus trying to grab the flag, but he drops the flag. Okus drops the flag. Falcons gets the return and full map control as Tayson now moving in. Teeny's going to grab it. He's trying to cut off any of the respawn players here from Agent. One's going to fall, and this is where they sprinkle out the window. They're trying to Rotto fall. The flag is not going to get returned just yet. Teeny turns around, burns a couple players of Agent down, and that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Barring any miracles, Falcons in overtime have figured out a way to clutch up and shut out Agent and lead the series 1-0. Up. Oh my god. On the whole left side of the map. That's a lot of position opportunity here for Falcons, which immediately gets shut down by Okus. Great timing for Agent on the defensive side to slow things down for Falcons. Send him back to start. Dynamite over the top. Really unable to connect, but it's all about the space that they're fighting for. Agent's chance to get offensive here. Okus is going to start that one with a knock onto Chicho. Tayson's going to fall. Meeks now rounding the corner. Falcon has no choice but to try to overextend on the other side. They have to try to get that flag out. Otherwise, it might be over. Chicho gets a knock onto one. Meeks going to go down. Okus trying to grab the flag, but he drops the flag. Okus drops the flag. Falcons gets the return and full map control as Tayson now moving in. Teeny's going to grab it. He's trying to cut off any of the respawn players here from Agent. One's going to fall, and this is where they sprinkle out the window. They're trying to Rotto fall. The flag is not going to get returned just yet. Teeny turns around, burns a couple players of Agent down, and that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Barring any miracles, Falcons in overtime have figured out a way to clutch up and shut out Agent and lead the series 1-0.
I need to put them on the replay screen. They're not on the replay screen. No notifications are. Thank you so much. Timfluence, welcome to the stream.
There's got to be a game going on somewhere, right? Oh, yeah, right here. Game 2. Game 2 already. Here we go. Here we go. Thanks for stopping by, Timfluence. You Timfluenced me. Next game, Falcons versus Agent. If Falcons wins this, they 2-0 and advance to the Esports Dreamhack Qualifier Grand Finals. All they have to do is close out this series here. Are you serious? That's awesome. Thank you so much. I feel like you're the first person to do that. That's been here consistently. Okay, here we go. Game on. Falcons early lead. Agent fights for statue control. Falcon gets for early lead control. And I think with a couple well-placed eliminations, Agent is going to get that control on back. The early back and forth battle between these two teams will continue. Basically a continuation from game one. Bro, thank gosh for Nightbot. I feel like bots coming in here and posting links. Give his guy though, so nice, smart, and talented. Bro, we're both good guys. Hopefully see you out globals. Can you sign my Keyby? I don't know. Oh, keyboard. Yeah, I'm down. I'm gonna be going to globals no matter what happens. First hill is done and over with, and it does look like Falcons are going to get themselves a nice and early lead. Even with Agent trying to bleed this time out. It looks like they're going to choose the ladder to try to rotate first instead of bleeding it out. Falcon and the rest of the squad is going to beat them to the punch on the other side initially. Start to get some early time on the second hill as well. Similar as they did into the first, beating them to the punch. Okus now strapped to just 1 HP, forced to hide behind. Chicho, bubble shield down, but the flank comes in with the EMP. He gets taken down. Trades back and forth. Quanti, Peterbot, they're doing what they can. But Yapko, Tayson, they're much better here in a situation like this. But the Siphon comes through for Peterbot. Puts Tayson in a peculiar situation. But in comes teamwork. In comes the dream work. Multiple eliminations. A slide kick getting him out of the hill. And more points for Falcons as Tayson with another cleanup and back-to-back with a little help from Chicho. Finally, Agent trying to put 10 toes down, contest this hill. But it only lasts for so long as Okus goes down. Wow. Great early game right now for Falcons. Agent finally contesting the hill, getting them out, but it's only scrap time, which they don't even get a lot of. Luckily for them, they're over on the other side of the map already. Fresh respawn players. Tayson takes down one. Yapko takes down another. They forget about Quanti, though, who falls to Yapko. Tayson took some of that damage, and that's going to be the root cause of why he went down to Okus. But multiple players of Falcons simultaneously bull rush the hill, but it doesn't matter. Okus and the rest of Agent spawn up just in the nick of time to defend the hill. Lambo is theirs, and an overextension here towards Bar. Here's the audio visuals going in. A great flank coming in from Okus. Tayson goes down. Teeny goes down. Chichi goes down. And there's only one player left, and that's Teeny, who actually didn't go down initially. But because of it, he's able to get 2 straight eliminations. Peterbot, the last player on the hill. Fresh respawn towards the backside of the zone for Agent, though. Doesn't matter how good that Falcon has done so far up into this point. They got to defend again and again because of that respawn. I really don't know. Peterbot sniper lined up. Scrap time, closing the gap as well. On to the next hill. Got it down to 21-second deficit here, which is quickly going to be closed down. And they're the first one on the hill. Teeny towards the backside of the spawn. Quickly gets shut down. Tayson from across. Bait and switch. Peterbot trying to make sure his teammates stay healthy, but there's only so much you can do when you're only 2 players on the hill. But the Siphon comes in just in the nick of time. Full health. Peterbot on the loose as he picks up 2 eliminations. Okus gets a 3rd, and they're climbing themselves back into this game. What was a 21-point deficit to start this hill has now turned into Agent having the lead over Falcons. Pressure beginning to set in. Falcons, the flurry of eliminations they've been able to get now gives them an opportunity to steal the lead back. Our 3rd lead change of the game so far. First to Falcons, second to Agent, 3rd back to Falcons. Tayson just going up over. He's going to be the juggernaut player. Okus, the counter juggernaut player for Agent. Great clinger there. Got some damage. Caused them to pause. Now allows you to get 2 elimination. Your teammate does go down, but the damage has been done. There's going to be a 3rd straight elimination for Okus, who's now on a spree. Okus goes over the top. A little bit of help from Peterbot. That one gets stolen, though. No worries. He is going to be the juggernaut player for the team. 15 shields still left. Tries to slide out wide. He finally goes down. Spree ended. Quanti falls as well. Falcons finally get an opportunity here to taste the hill, but there's still 2 more members that they have to go through. That's Peterbot. That's Meeks. And right now, even if they are successful on the side of Falcons, they're going to get no time for it because it's just scrap time that's left. Lead changes back in way of Agent. That's going to be the 4th lead change of the game. But with Falcons getting the scrap time, it's going to go back on over to Falcons. The 5th lead change yet again. Agent center map. They're going to be the ones there trying to take it back. 6th lead change as they go ahead and show that this is going to be a close matchup between Agent and Falcons. Now they're getting time from a lead change to trying to extend it. Plus 15 and counting. Peterbot spots some players towards the broken wall. That's Teeny. That's Tayson. Unable to get the shots in the nick of time. As a couple players go down, Peterbot starts to heat up here. And now they get full control over this game. 6 lead changes so far. And in that 6th one, it might have been the final one for Agent to begin to pull away with this. 30-point lead now over Falcons. Scrap time. Looking, that's all that's going to be left. And now Falcons have to make that decision. Do I continue to pull forward? Do I fight for the scrap time? Great Klinger lined up from a deep to try to get them out of the hill. The result's still the same from 30 now to 40. The point deficit is huge for Falcons to try to overcome. Yeah, these are the 2 undefeated teams of the entire tournament outside of a DQ. Nice job, Falcon there. They got a couple of eliminations, but fresh off of the respawn, Agent is ready to answer back. Gotta be careful. Peterbot tries to line one up. Bubble shield just at the tail end. 3 straight eliminations falling their way. Chicho's able to get one back to back, I do believe. Chicho trying to stay alive before finally falling to Meeks. Trying to buy Falcons time. You see where the respawn comes in. 2 to the back, 1 cut in through the middle. Falcons crash landing here onto this hill. They take control back. They're trying to cut that deficit down from 40 to 20 and counting. It's going to be their best chance. Trying to get the 7th lead change in the books. But they have to go through Meeks and Okus to make it so. And he gets shut down. Nobody's in the hill except for Agent. We're trying to extend that lead back. Bringing it back up to 10. Peterbot trying to watch the rotation. Top statue. Spots out Chicho. Misses the first shot. It really costed him his life. Now with a man advantage, they could try to push up, but Tayson loses that advantage on over by going down early. EMPs, clusters. They're trying to stall out Falcons, and so far it's worked. They stalled them out just enough to when they finally pushed through, they were ready. 2 go down. Make it 3. Make it 4. Full squad wipe for Agent. They're ready to tie this series up. They're ready to tie the series up, or they're ready to try to tie this series up the best that they can. Nice snipe yet again by Peterbot. He's beginning to come online here in the series, especially when they need him most. 222 and counting. Another one! Another one for Peterbot! Another snipe getting lined up. And they cannot win off of this hill, but Falcon needs to stop the bleeding. They're inching themselves closer to where those scrappy fights, that's where Agent could win off of us. Quanti shuts him down. A little bit of help towards the tail end. Falcons doing what they can to contest the new hill. Great shutdowns on a couple members of Agent. But how perfect can you be when the team of Agent only needs 11 points? Meanwhile, you need about 65 points and counting. Perfection is going to be a must through multiple hills. You see them trying to space out of the hill. They have to contest it. Double elimination coming in. Great shots by Yapko. Great shots by Chicho. But not enough to overtake Peterbot. Agent are trying to climb their way to victory. Fortunately, they get taken down, but Meeks and Quanti are there. 6 seconds is all it takes. And now they have to contest. Tayson has to go in. Chicho has to follow. Cluster's going in. The bubble shield is going to be protection as Yapko lands a nose scope going in. Peterbot trying to be the hero, but he ends up with 0 points there on that last flurry of eliminations. 3 seconds. 3 seconds. It's all it's needed for Agent to win this game. And they're just dive bombing their way in. 7 on the clock. Eliminations like that. Peterbot falls. 2 seconds now is all it's going to take. Defensive on the other side. Tayson is going to be able to push them on. This is where it's going to get close. A couple of players of Agent have fallen. But same had to be said by Falcon. Quickly going to rotate on over. Yapko is trying to hold his position. Dodges the grenade. This is where men become boys. This is where men become boys. Yapko trying to push in. He's trying to play defensive. He falls, but Chicho gets 2. Teeny gets pushed back onto the hill. Great stop. Great first stop by Falcons. Great first stop by Falcons. They have a 1-0 lead in the series. Agent just needs 2 points, but 10 on the side of Falcons. 9, 8. This is going to be big. Quanti gets shut down. The hold is going to be tough right now. 2 more players get eliminated. 3 onto the hill, and Falcons have come back. Falcons have come back in the map to close out the series. 2-0 over Agent. Caw-caw!